Sergeant Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings, and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on Sanghelios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Doctor, Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready. Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
The front is holding. Our systems have been compromised. By the human AI, not the Covenant. It is sabotage! We must respond! We fight one enemy at a time. Today, the Covenant. What is it? Why do you pause? This wound is familiar. Dumb kid. Their plasma blades burn less intensely, harder to cut armor, but the injuries are more grievous and do not cauterize. So the blades leave Sangheli alive, but too wounded to fight. Most choose suicide to preserve their honor, making any wound a death blow. Barbaric, indeed. Had I ever met Jewel Mdama, I would have gutted him with my bare claws. Touch me, you honorless filth. Tread carefully, human. The Covenant's eyes see farther than their arms reach.
The Master Chief worked with Cortana for a while, right?
Long sidelines here.
So, here is a big question. Do humans make eggs? True or the other one? I know you give up, so I'll tell you. I don't remember, actually, but it was a question we had to know. Another one was, what kinds of things humans breathe? Not waters. You put them in waters and forget about it. Ha! They get real quiet after breathing waters.
Huh?
You know, you don't talk much. Are you just doing the Sangheli brain thing? Keep breathing. Very honorable to be breathing. And tall. And making yells at everybody. Are you thinking that? Or are you just being quiet? So, how come do you figure stuff looks different sometimes? I mean, like guns or the Arbiter. I mean, do you remember being more purpler? I do. Maybe just my eyes getting smarter, but I swear sometimes it's like there's a whole spaceship is different. And nobody says anything. And was the Gray Mind always so much scary? I don't know, he was like a big puppet, big flappy thing. Maybe just me that notices stuff.
Huh?
One night, I was sneaking around in the ship. I mean, I was walking, right? Just regular walking. But this one Sangheili saw me, and he got mad and started yelling about how there's no honor in being a secret sneaker. You know how they are with their honor. It's always honor this and honor that. Have an honor, take an honor, do a big honor. Yeah. I forget, what was I talking about? You ever serve on a space-time ship all out in space? I was on one for years, but can't ever remember the name. I mean, how come we got such complicated ship time names? Every time you make intel in a battle, the ship's probably blowed up before you finish, like, "Sir, they're firing missiles, choo-choo-choo-choo, into CSS Pinnacle, a shadowy gumption, and up, too late, it's exploded. Don't worry, here comes the unyielding double caduceus, and oh man, never mind." Gotta give ships littler names like Mert or Flip or Bob. That's way safer. I used to work for the Didact. It was okay, I guess. Worked for Jewel and Dama mostly. But he was a jerk. Almost got us all killed, and then he didn't, and that was okay too, I guess. I mean, not dead's better than dead, right? Just ask my buddy Plurp. He's dead, and he doesn't like it. At least he doesn't say he likes it. Anyhow, whole time I knew the Didact, he said like 3 words. 3. He said, "I can't be composed." I wonder if he wanted that for himself and was afraid. I hope he found a way to be that, and also not afraid. You know, I was afraid they'd find out that I shooted Plurp, but I blamed it on the Green Demon guy. And actually, I blame a lot of things on him. You ever do that? That guy was the best. You could shoot him, and he never fell over. Not like Plurp.
Oh. Open their
You know,
eyes to the
maybe
truth.
humans are way braver than we think. They're doing all kinds of honors, flying in those pigeons, or peregrine, or percolator ships, or whatever you call them. Like rocks with wings. Seriously. Never seen one land the side up you want, or even landed on purpose. Maybe all those crashes is a strategy. Huh. Maybe we're supposed to think, wow, they treat their own ships so bad. Just think how much they're gonna wreck ours. Clever. You gotta quit talking in Sangheili, okay? You gotta talk human. I don't understand Sangheili. All I hear is work, work, work.
Uh-huh. The Covenant's eyes see farther than their arms reach.
Ungoi should get more honors. We do all the dangerous jobs, even though you have to be really tough and not cry when you do them. Trust me, because I heard, from a friend, that if you have active camouflage on and do a cries, it makes a big sizzle sound, and everybody can see me hide in the corner, and the mean Kikyar in charge of the recruits, it gets all shouty and gives me hard little bites down my legs. So yeah, super dangerous. There's all kinds of honor and dangerous stuff. How long you train for to join the Swords of Sanghelios? Because I did a lot of training back in the Covenant for all kinds of combat. I done weeks of trainings with all the best guns so I could be the strongest. You know how good Ungoi brains are for making a learn, right? It's because of our synapses are super great. So we learn the best and the fastest. That's very true. It is, because of biology. They say Ungoi training for a week is like Sangheili trains for a whole year because of the power of Ungoi brains. We are weird smart. Really, weird smart. There's this one thing I've been thinking about for years. Say you're a nice thing, right? And there was a mean thing that turned nice things into mean things, but you caught it. Would you kill the mean thing once and forevers, or would you maybe take the mean thing and put it someplace safe so people in the future could find it and feed it to some dogs? I'm just saying that I might probably not do the second one.
Huh.
Sometimes new learns push out the old stuff. You ever have that happen? Like, I'm so good at charging plasma pistols and throwing grenades and also being friends. I used to be real good at quantum theories once, but then I got way into throwing grenades. I think it was a pretty smart decision, you know, since so much of doing war is knowing when to throw grenades at something. Toy sack. Toy sack. Toy sack. Toy sack. Planet of the Brutes, everybody. Could have named it anything. They could have. But they named it Toy sack. Toy sack. I lots of times think how your mouth is weird. And not your mouth in particular, but Sangheili mouths. So I guess, your mouth too, but no offense. I'm going to spend all day looking up into those things, and they're creepy. Like 4 little toothy fingers just flapping around. If you guys had tongues, it'd be even creepier, right? Hey, hang on. I just realized you don't have tongues. How do you make food noises? I bet you can't say that, can ya? Sometimes new learns push out the old stuff. You ever have that happen? Like, I'm so good at charging plasma pistols that they're throwing...
The assault on Sunayon draws near, and she remains inoperative. I do not yet understand why. Figure it out. We need every Banshee in the air.
Did you check the anti-gravity drive?
That is not the problem, human.
Did you check the anti-gravity drive?
That is not the problem, human. This is badly scratched. Buff it out, brother.
Doing all kinds of honors, flying in those pigeons, or peregrine, or percolator ships, or whatever you... Like...
Yes, little human. Watch yourself, Spartan!
Osiris? Been briefed by Halsey already?
Not yet, Commander. I'll talk to her ASAP.
Move!
Over here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting in, Dr. Halsey.
This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple.
Anthropological linguistics log. Colot Cabral speaking. Our history is lost in a haze of lies and myth. As the comet ends, I wish to...
Ready when you are, Osiris.
We're ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go. Osiris, Halsey's constructor is in a Forerunner facility north of here, but the Coveys have a Kraken parked between you and it.